Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome. Have you ever felt a deep inner stirring? A quiet voice whispering that there's something more to life than what you see on the surface? This feeling isn't just a random thought. It's a call. It's the beginning of a profound journey, the path to spiritual awakening. Many of us walk through life feeling a little disconnected, like we're playing a role that doesn't quite fit. We chase goals, we acquire things, but that inner sense of purpose remains just out of reach. Spiritual awakening is the process of waking up from that dream. It's about remembering who you truly are, beyond your name, your job, or your past experiences. It's a journey back to your authentic self, a journey home. So what does this path actually look like? It's not a straight line, and it's unique for every single person. However, there are common signposts and stages that many of us encounter. It often begins with what I call the catalyst. This could be a major life event, a loss, a health scare, a big change, or it could be a slow, creeping sense of dissatisfaction. You might start questioning everything, the societal norms you've always accepted, the beliefs you were raised with, the very nature of reality itself. This questioning phase can feel confusing and even isolating. You might feel like you no longer fit in with your old life, yet you don't know where you're headed. This is a crucial first step. It's the cracking of the shell, making space for a new kind of light to enter. After the initial catalyst, you enter a phase of seeking and exploration. This is where your curiosity ignites. You might find yourself drawn to ancient wisdom, spiritual texts, meditation, yoga, or spending more time in nature. You start devouring books, watching videos like this one, and listening to podcasts that speak to this newfound hunger for knowledge. It's like you're a detective, searching for clues about the bigger picture of life. During this stage, you might experiment with different practices to see what resonates. Maybe mindfulness meditation helps quiet your mind, or perhaps connecting with the earth through hiking makes you feel grounded and alive. The key here is to follow your intuition. What feels right? What sparks a sense of wonder and connection within you? This isn't about finding one ultimate truth, but about gathering the tools and insights that will support your personal journey. As you continue to explore, you'll likely experience shifts in your perception. This is where the real magic begins. You start to notice synchronicities, meaningful coincidences that seem too perfect to be random. You might think of an old friend and they suddenly call you. You might ask the universe for a sign and see it in a recurring number or a feather on your path. These aren't just coincidences. They are the universe winking at you, letting you know you're on the right track. You also begin to see the interconnectedness of all things. The line between you and everything else starts to blur. You feel a sense of compassion, not just for other people, but for animals, plants, and the planet itself. This is a sign that your consciousness is expanding. You're moving from a purely egocentric view to a more soul-centric, unified perspective. Now, it's important to talk about the challenging parts of this journey, often referred to as the dark night of the soul. This sounds intimidating, but it's a natural and necessary stage of deep healing. As you become more aware, you also become aware of your own shadows, the parts of yourself you've suppressed or denied. Old wounds, fears, and limiting beliefs will come to the surface to be acknowledged and released. This can be an intensely emotional and difficult period. You might feel lost, sad, or overwhelmed. It can feel like you're going backward, but you're not. You're actually doing the deep inner work required to let go of the baggage that's been holding you back. This is where self-compassion is absolutely vital. Be gentle with yourself. Allow yourself to feel what you need to feel without judgment. It's like a deep spiritual cleanse, and on the other side of it lies a profound sense of freedom and lightness. If these feelings become too much, please remember it is a sign of strength to seek support from a therapist or a trusted spiritual mentor. As you emerge from these deeper challenges, you'll step into a phase of integration and embodiment. The spiritual concepts you were learning about are no longer just ideas in your head. They become your lived experience. You don't just know about presence, you are present. You don't just read about love, you embody love in your interactions. Your daily life becomes your spiritual practice. Washing the dishes, talking to a cashier, sitting in traffic, all become opportunities to practice mindfulness, compassion, and gratitude. You'll find that your values begin to shift dramatically. The desire for external validation, material wealth, or social status may fall away, replaced by a desire for peace, joy, and authentic connection. You start making choices from a place of love, not fear. Your intuition becomes your primary guide, a clear and trusted inner compass that helps you navigate your life with grace and confidence. One of the most beautiful outcomes of this journey is the discovery of your unique purpose. As you shed the layers of conditioning and who you thought you were supposed to be, your true essence shines through. You connect with the unique gifts and talents that only you can offer the world. This doesn't necessarily mean you have to quit your job and start a whole new life, although for some it might. More often, it means you bring a new level of consciousness and intention to whatever you do. Your purpose could be to bring kindness into your workplace, to be a loving parent, to create art that inspires others, or to simply be a beacon of peaceful energy in a chaotic world. You realize that your purpose isn't something you find out there, but something you uncover in here. It was with you all along, just waiting for you to awaken to it. Finally, you arrive at a state of unity and service, though in truth, the journey never really ends. It just deepens. You feel a consistent, abiding sense of connection to the source, to the universe, to God, whatever name you choose. The sense of being a separate, isolated self dissolves into a feeling of oneness with all of life. This brings a profound and lasting peace that isn't dependent on external circumstances. From this place of wholeness, a natural desire arises to be of service to others. This service isn't a chore or an obligation, it's a joyful expression of the love that overflows from within you. It's about sharing your light, not to fix anyone, but simply to illuminate the path for others who are just beginning their own journey. You become a living example of what is possible, inspiring others simply by being your authentic, awakened self. Remember, this path is not a race. There is no finish line to cross, and no one is ahead or behind. We are all on our own perfect timeline. Be patient and kind with yourself through every twist and turn. Celebrate the small moments of clarity and joy. Embrace the challenges as opportunities for growth. Your awakening is not about becoming someone new. It's about remembering the magnificent, eternal soul that you have always been. Trust the process, trust your inner wisdom, and know that you are deeply supported on this incredible adventure back to yourself. Thank you for sharing this space with me today. If this resonated with you, please consider liking and subscribing for more journeys into the heart of consciousness. Sending you so much love.